Hi guys, it's Rushmina and welcome. So since it's the end of the year, I decided to do a glamorous smoky eye makeup look, and this is the perfect thing to do for any New Year's Eve party if you're attending any. And I don't know if any of us should, but just in case, this is something you can do. So I am going to be using this makeup from Flormar, which is this black glittery eyeshadow. I don't know how well you can see. So I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to be using a few other base shades. So since I am mostly doing an eye look, I will do my whole base and do my brows and everything, and then come back so that you can just focus on the shadow. Okay, so I'm back. I have done my base makeup, not my base eyeshadow. So now I will be moving on to eyeshadow, and I should probably come closer. Yeah, so I'll begin. Now to start, I'll just be taking any brown shade, any basic brown shade, and I am going to be using this shade called He Devil. Because okay. So I'll just be using this as my base shade all over my eye. Okay, so I have already used a bit of concealer on my lid, so that will prime my eye and make it ready for the shadow. A lot of people use a specific eye primer, so if you want to, please use that as well. So just nicely blend that all over your eye and spread it out evenly. Just going to be diffusing that out nicely. Okay guys, so now that my base shade is done, I'm going to be using a darker brown, darker than this, at the edges, and try and smoke it out. So I'm going to be using this shade called Ashes. This one, Ashes. Yeah, that's quite dark. So what I'll be doing is focusing that on this outer edge of my eye, so that this part stands out more, because this part will be smoky, if that makes sense. So the main thing we want to achieve here is the corner of the eye having a dark shadowy look. I don't know how to explain it. You'll see in time. Now the problem that I face a lot is my eyeshadow on both eyes is quite often not equal. So try and see that if you can compare the two, so that one is not darker or lighter than the other. See? You see what I mean? See? So I'm trying to blend that out nicely. The thing with eyeshadow is that it takes a lot of blending and a lot of work. Like, you just have to keep adding on layers and keep blending. So it's not something that you see an instant difference in compared to other products. Some more of the He Devil shade. Sorry. He Devil on both my eyes for New Year's Eve. Let's see how many He Devils I attract. Alright, so now that my base and outer base is kind of done, I will be moving on to the black eyeshadow, which I've already shown you earlier. And I have to be careful with this because it's really dark, so I don't want to end up looking like I have a black eye. So this color is so nice. It's so sparkly. It's so nice. And I'm just going to be taking really little bit of this and using it on my outer edge. So I don't know how much you guys can see, but I'm making sure to concentrate this on the outside, not my whole eye. So now it has a nice brown, like smoky look to it. It looks like, it doesn't look like coal, but it has that like smoky burnt out effect. So now that is done, I need to take a brush and just nicely blend everything. And I also want to add a little lighter shade here in the center so that it creates a nice gradient, light to dark to darker to darkest black. So just keep doing this and blend. And now what I'm going to be doing is adding an even lighter shade in the complete inner corner. So I'll be using this one, Jazer. This one. Can you see the difference now? Alright, so that is roughly how my shadow will look, and now I'm going to line my eyes and come back. Okay guys, so I have lined my eyes. Now to finish up my look, I'm going to be using mascara. I'm using this mascara, which is the only one I use. This is from Tarte. You just go up your lashes in a zigzag motion like that. Like, you know how a snake chases you, how you're meant to run like this. Okay guys, now it's time for the next step, which is my favorite. This is bronzing, and for this I will be using this bronzer from NYX. It looks like this, and I think this shade is Free Spirit. That's a nice name. That's a nice name. So I'll just be taking some bronzer and putting it in this area of my face. And I don't know if you've seen my last video, but I have bronzer everywhere. So this time I'm going to be more careful. Okay, so now I'm just going to be building that up. Okay, I finished bronzing. So now I'm going to be moving to highlighter. And for this I'm again going to be using drugstore products. This is the Master Chrome highlighter from Maybelline, and this is in the shade Molten Rose Gold. So just going to be putting a bit of highlighter on my cheek over here. And my nose. Okay, so that's done, and now to finish off I'm just going to be using a light lipstick. This is from Kiko. This is a nude lipstick, something I use all the time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.